Hey everybody, we just wanted to reach out and let you know that we miss y'all as much as y'all miss us. And please don't be tempted by box color out there. I know that there's a lot of options and you might want to be trying something yourself. Just please don't do it. It is not worth it. It could damage your hair. But today we're going to give you an easy way to fix your gray. Since we are under quarantine, I don't have a model. So I'm gonna model for myself because I have a few grays if you can't tell. So today we're gonna be using an eyeshadow instead of using a root touch-up spray. I know some people have expressed they're having a hard time finding some root touch-up sprays out there because so many people are buying them up on Amazon. So if you can't find one, this is a great way to do your roots or do your hairline. Make sure that you cover those grays and keep them covered without harming your hair with a box color. I know that it's really hard not to wait on us, but I promise you it will be worth it. We'll be back before you know it and you'll look better than ever. So we're gonna be using eyeshadow today with a powder brush, and we just wanna focus on the part line where you would actually see the gray coming through. Or if you're a blonde and you have darker roots and you have that line of demarcation where your hair is growing back, I'll show you some tips on how to feather that out and minimize the difference between the two colors. So we want to focus just on the actual hairline. I know my hair is short, and most of the women that are out there that are asking for some tips on covering their roots, your hair is going to be a lot longer than mine. So when you pull your hair back, you're only going to see this front line or the hairline in the front. So the rest of it, you don't have to worry about. For information purposes, I'm just going to be showing you the front and down the part of where I part my hair. So we're going to take a pretty fluffy powder brush is what this is. Actually, it's just a Paul Mitchell powder brush. We sell these in the salon at Rain, and we sell them on ultimateface.com. And I'm going to use an eyeshadow. This is our art eyeshadow palette from Ultimate Face. We have a good dark brown. It's called brunette, actually. And then we have like a smoky gray and then a deep gray in this palette as well. So I'm going to take my powder brush, and I want you to see how I'm squeezing it. So you squeeze it, and you're almost going to make like a fat fan brush out of the brush, because this is going to help application wise, and you're going to be able to go right down that part line, and you're going to get really good even coverage, and it's going to automatically feather that color out for you, so you don't have to really think about it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the brunette, and I'm loading the brush pretty well. So I want to show you how much product I have on the brush, and then I'm just going to go right in that part line and tap that in. You can see it getting a little bit darker. Using a powder brush is going to keep you from making any splotches or any big dots in your hairline. So I'm just tapping that in, pretty firm pressure. And if you see that it's not dark enough for you, which this is really, really light for me, I think I could go a little bit darker. So I'm going to go in for some gray. Because my hair is a little bit more ashy, I want to have a little more coverage from the gray. So I'm going to go in with my gray and just tap that in. See how that covers really well? And I'm just going right down the part. And remember, this is only about a ½ inch of growth. This is not for, really long roots all the way out to here. So we want to make it really quick, really simple for you to be able to get this covered up quick. So going in on the other side. And we're getting a nice shadow on the root, and that looks really, really natural. Now for the front of the hairline, I'm going to take more product, and I'm just going to sweep up. Given that natural root. Because I'm not really putting it on my skin. by using the powder brush is gonna give me a lot of coverage on the hair and make it look really natural. So if you notice, I'm really close to, I'm on the bristles on the brush. It's really important to have a firm hand at this so you can place this really well. So there we have it. I blended in my gray and helped feather. If you are blonde, if you were blonde and you had some root growth, you could blend out further to minimize that line. So we're gonna do that now. So I'm gonna go a little bit further than a ½ inch and help pull that out. Say if we were blonde, to help cover that line of demarcation. If you need more coverage, so say if you wanted to go darker, for instance, I could take a smaller brush. So I can go in with a smaller tool, like say a shadow brush, like so, and I can go in and I can tap more product in at the root and get a lot more coverage, because a smaller brush is more precise movement, and so it's more precise placement of the product as well. Same thing on the other side. So I hope that y'all see how easy this is. You are probably already have this product in your makeup drawer. So it's gonna be really easy to do that with a shadow that you already own, and you wouldn't have to go out and buy another product. So cheers, I hope that y'all like this information. I hope it works out for you, and we can't wait to see you next time at the salon. Thanks.